Mentoring is ultimately about helping someone achieve their goals. Some mentees will have an idea of what they want to accomplish, but not everyone will know what they want. In either case, you can help clarify which direction they're headed in. Think of it as identifying a target to aim at. Without a point to zero in on, what your mentee learns from you could end up being so scattered that, in the end, it doesn't actually get them anywhere. To help your mentee form goals, encourage them to spend some time thinking and reflecting around these 4 questions. Where do I want to be? What do I want to be known for? What do I stand for? And how do I want to make a difference? As your mentee works to answer these questions, you might wonder what you can do to help them. Your job here is to ask your mentee clarifying questions to help them solidify their vision. You want your mentee to focus on measurable and precise goals, and clarifying questions will help lead to a defined vision. Clarifying questions are typically open-ended to help direct your mentee's thought process. For example, if your mentee states that their goal is to become a manager, you could ask about the time frame in which they see themselves achieving this goal. Not all clarifying questions need to be open-ended. You may want to ask more direct questions like what type of manager they'd like to become. Do they want to manage accounts, people, or perhaps a system? With the extra direction from clarifying questions, your mentee's goal went from become a manager to become a sales account manager in 3 years. That second statement is much more defined, and the more concrete your mentee's vision, the easier it is to achieve. Once your mentee has identified their long-term goals, you and your mentee will need to develop short-term goals that help them achieve their vision. Short-term goals act as intermediate steps to your mentee's long-term goals. As such, each short-term goal should have a tangible effect on making progress towards the end vision. Short-term goals also help gauge your mentee's progress overall. To construct useful short-term goals, encourage your mentee to reflect on the following questions with you. What do I need to be able to do? What do I need to know? What changes will I be able to measure? And what intangible benefits would I like to gain? After talking through these questions, it can be helpful to structure the short-term goals with a standard format. To do so, you'll want to define the action or actions your mentee should take, the results you want those actions to yield, and the time your mentee thinks it will take to achieve them. Consider using this format as a guide. For example, in 3 years, I want to be an effective motivator leading a team of at least 25 sales reps so that I can become a regional manager. This format will help your mentee to think of action and results-oriented goals. Identifying a realistic time frame gives you both concrete benchmarks to work towards and helps you evaluate whether your mentee's time frame for their larger vision is too ambitious or overly long. Having a better sense of when your mentee's goals may come to fruition can keep you both motivated and excited.